What theatre brings is that, you know, we live in an age where people like narratives, they like stories, they like to be identify with characters. And I could lecture till I'm blue in the face, and to be honest, it would make very, very little difference, to be quite frank with you. I sometimes wonder why we do it at all. But if you can make it into a narrative that engages people and that they can identify with the characters and the dilemmas they face, that's clearly a much more powerful way of getting over the complexities of the arguments that we have here.
If this production didn't show us this play, that we wouldn't know what's going on with the NHS database system and all that, because the teenagers aren't really interested in watching the news or whatever.
Every single play the students have really, really enjoyed, and they're always asking me when you're going to be coming back to the school, and they're always talking about the plays after the lessons, even months later.
Well, if we were talking about, say, in biology, it obviously affects on biology because it's to do with medicine. We were able to discuss it in that class, and yet we were also able to discuss it in our English class as well, sort of, and in drama and in IT as well, because it utilised sort of the projections, and you know, there were sort of a vast quantity of different mediums employed, which allowed it to be, you know, cross-curricular.
I learned a lot about what young people are thinking now about some of the issues that are very important in my work.
Breaking down concepts to make them interesting and accessible to people who wouldn't normally think about them.
It seems to me wide touring is unique in the way it combines the different elements that make it both an entertainment and education, and its relationship to the places it goes to, its response that it gets from its audiences, has a particular quality of access, and that's born of the company itself and those who create it. That's invaluable. It's very rare, and when you find it, you have to nourish it.
When I think of wide touring, the word that always comes to mind is professional. Fantastic way of getting people to think about fundamental issues in a really engaging way.
Extremely emotional, I would have to say.
Extraordinary.
Enlightening.
Awesome.
Essential. Absolutely essential.
Amazing.